Hi YouTube, so I finally have that review from the products that I had bought in my last haul last week, and I did try these products out for a full week, so I have good reviews and good experiences. And just as a disclaimer, I was not paid to tell you this. I bought these products with my own money, and I'm telling you my real opinion. There is no sponsorship or payment involved. So if you want to hear about these, stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to start with the e.l.f. Clarifying Pressed Powder. And it just comes in a little container like this. If you can see the name. And then it comes with a little puffer. I would recommend using this. I really like this, I found. Sometimes though, if you don't like the way that this looks, it's good to put it on with this and then take a big brush and like fluff it over, blend it in, kind of a thing. And then I got it in the color Ivory, so that's what Ivory looks like. This stuff's actually interesting because it kind of smells like oranges. It has like this little orangey smell to it. But the whole point of this clarifying pressed powder is to stop oil, prevent, and treat breakouts. So in the week that I've been using it, the oil from my face diminished, gone. I had no problems with oil. And I didn't even use a primer. I would go primerless and there would be no oil and my makeup would be on fresh and clean looking at the end of the day. So it didn't like melt off my face, it stayed put. And it smells really good. It's not like the normal foundation smell. It smells like oranges. So it's really awesome if you want to use it. Breakout wise, it helped a little bit. It helped new breakouts from coming. But old breakouts, it didn't really treat them. It did keep the oil away from them, so they did go down a little bit, but it didn't actually completely treat them. And this powder foundation does have 1% salicylic acid in it, so if you don't want that in your foundation, I would not recommend using this, but if you're totally okay with it and you have oily, acne-prone skin, I would get this. This stuff is pretty awesome. And I think it was $2 at Walmart because Walmart is starting to sell e.l.f. Well, the Walmart's near where I live. It's starting to sell e.l.f. So that's why I get this. I would check Target too because Target sells them as well, and then I would look it up online on where to get this stuff. Okay, so the next thing I got was the Makeup Remover Cleansing Cloths. And it comes in a package like this. They come with 20 of them, and they're infused with aloe vera extract for deep hydration and moisture. And it removes makeup, dirt, and even waterproof mascara. Sorry about that. Someone knocked at the door, and I had to go get it. Okay, sorry. Someone knocked on the door, and I had to go get it. So when it comes to the makeup removing cleansing cloth, so it's supposed to remove makeup, dirt, and even waterproof mascara. It does. It removes all of that. It removes the foundation, the waterproof mascara, the eyeshadow, the eyebrow makeup, the eyeliner. It removes all of that. And then the aloe vera extract that it has in it makes it feel really soft and comforting. So when you put it on your skin, it's really soft. And it smells really good, and a lot of times I would just want to sit there and like rub my skin with it because it's so soft and so comforting and it smells so good. So I would highly recommend this, and then I would recommend taking it on trips, and if you have like a long car ride and you won't be able to like actually wash your face, I would use this. I wouldn't use this longer than 3 days. Really? Okay, 3 days. Because it only cleans the surface and it doesn't clean the skin underneath, and your skin does need to be cleaned thoroughly underneath. So I would recommend using it on like trips and short camping trips. But please do not use this on a regular everyday basis because I used it I think for like 3 days straight, and my skin started breaking out because it wasn't being properly cleaned. So I had to scrub it and wash it. But I would recommend using it to remove the makeup, but do not use it on a daily basis because your skin does need to be properly cleaned. So anyways, this is good. It feels nice and it smells really awesome. So the next thing I have is the VIP eyelash kit. So it comes with like this little clamp and 2 pairs of eyelashes. I did cut them in half because this was a little too much for my little eyes. But if you have like really big eyes, then I think you'll be okay. And it does come with this little round thing. I don't know what this is for, but if you know, please comment down below and let me know and let everyone else know so that we know what this little round thing's for. And then it comes with eyelash glue. So the eyelash glue does stay for a long time. Well, for as long as I put it on. So I put these on and then I left them on for like an hour because they were starting to bug me, like, because they're just so long. And if you don't like long eyelashes, I would recommend trimming them down. But other than that, they worked really well. They stayed on for the full hour, no slipping or gripping. Gripping, you want it to grip. Okay, no slipping, and it was really good for $3 because this whole kit was only $3, and it's a really good starter. So if like you don't know what you're doing, like me, I had no idea how to put on fake eyelashes. This is great, but I wouldn't recommend it for an everyday use. I would only recommend it for like photo shoots or you're going to a party or for a costume kind of thing. So that's my review on that. And then my last e.l.f. product that I'm going to review is the e.l.f. Mist and Set with aloe, green tea, cucumbers, and vitamins A, C, and E. So this works really well. It does keep your makeup on all day. However, if you put it on with primer, for some reason it doesn't stay. Like the makeup doesn't stay with both the primer and the mist. So I used the Almay Smart Shade Perfect and Correct Primer, like this. And I put this on and then I would put my makeup on and then I would mist it with this. And then by like 1 or 2 o'clock, all my makeup would be gone and half my eyeshadow would be gone and it would just look like a gross mess. Hold on, I'm getting sorry about that. There's all kinds of interruptions today. So I would put this on with this, and then by 1 or 2 o'clock, all my makeup would be gone. I would have no makeup left on my face. So I decided to try it without the primer, and it worked amazing. It worked great. And it just happened to be the day that I was late. So I had to run to the train, and then I had to, as soon as I got off the train, I had to run up the hill to the university that I go to, and then I had to run to class, and then I was sitting in class. Class was really, really hot because it's winter, and like everyone's heaters on, and it's just always hot inside. And then after class, I had to run to the nearest cafe, get lunch as fast as I could, and then run to the bus so I could catch the bus to go to work. And then when I got to work, I was running late, so I had to run up the hill to the elementary that I work at, and then I had to run up the stairs because we're on the 2nd floor, and then I had to play for 3 hours with kindergarten and 1st graders. So by the time I came home at 7:30 at night, what am I saying? Oh, by the time I came home at 7:30 at night, all my, like, I was sweaty and gross, but all my makeup was still on, and it works great without the primer. So if you try it and then you do a different primer, will you please comment below and let me know and let others know how it worked with a different primer? It just doesn't work with the Almay primer that I bought. So that's my review. It's great. As far as the extras in it, like the aloe, green tea, and cucumbers, and the vitamins, is amazing. It makes your skin bright and beautiful and just healthy looking. So it's really awesome. It's not damaging. It gives your skin moisture while holding on your makeup all day. Just don't use it with primer unless you have a different experience with a different brand. Please, again, comment below if you do. So next I'm going to go ahead and do the Almay Smart Shade Perfect and Correct Primer. So it comes with this red and green cream inside of the primer. So the green is to hide any redness, like redness on your skin or redness from acne kind of thing. And then the purple is to brighten and highlight your skin. Now, this stuff works amazing. So the green does hide redness very well. because I do have red cheeks. Like, they are just flat out red cheeks, and it makes them slightly pink, kind of like they are now, but a little bit lighter. So I don't have to put concealer over my entire cheeks. And then, I was gonna say, oh, the purple works amazing for brightening up your skin and just making it look healthy and glowing, especially with winter time and everything's all dull and your skin is dry. This stuff is amazing to help brighten it up and give it that boost that it needs for the day. And then it does keep on your makeup all day, but hold on. Okay, but don't use it with the e.l.f. mist that, like I just said several times. But I did try it with a different mist and set, and it worked great. And even if you do it without a mist and set, I have done that before, it does stay all day. And as I tell you, I am like always on the run with going to college and then working with little kids. You are just always moving around and always hold on and always very active. So this works great to keep the makeup on all day because my makeup looks fresh and clean even though I've been running all day and I come home 7:30 at night. So I would recommend that. I like it, and if you have any redness on your skin, please try it. Okay, so the next thing I have is the CoverGirl Clean Oil Control and Foundation, and I got mine in the color 520, which is one shade above ivory, and I normally get ivory, but these colors run kind of dark, so I ended up getting one shade above ivory, maybe two. I don't remember exactly. It was one or two shades above ivory. As far as controlling oil goes, it does work very, very well, and it matches your skin tone amazingly, and it looks natural and doesn't cake, and it does stay all day, especially if you use stuff like primers and mist set. The only problem I have with it though is it has like this huge opening in the top, and it's really hard to get the foundation to get to the opening, even if you just sit there and like bang it upside down. It's really, really hard to get it to move to the opening because it's a thicker foundation. So what I do is I just take a Q-tip, dip it in there, and then pat the foundation onto my face. And then you can either rub it in with your hands. I use a sponge to like pat it in and make it look more natural. But I love this stuff. I used to use Mary Kay foundation, which is a little bit higher end. But one paycheck, I didn't have enough for my Mary Kay. So I decided I would try this because it's like half the price, and it works really well. Like, I had the same expectations. What is this, man? Okay, I had the same. What is the word? Okay, I expected. There we go. I expected the same from this as I did for my Mary Kay, even though this is half the price of the Mary Kay, but it did meet up to my expectations. That's the word I'm looking for. It did meet those, so it's amazing for such a cheap drugstore foundation. So I would highly recommend it if you're looking for a cheaper alternative to more high-end foundations. So, okay, and then the last thing I have a review on is the Shany Cosmetics. Oh my gosh. Is the Shany Cosmetics makeup palette. And I purchased this off of Amazon for, I think it was $27, because I wanted an inexpensive makeup palette, and it comes with a ton of colors. So it comes with all of these colors, and they're like all my favorite because it's a very neutral palette, and I love neutral, natural looking eyeshadows. My favorite one is this gold. I have used this in previous Get Ready With Me videos. Maybe. Oh, I think it was a video I recorded and didn't post. Okay, but I have used it before, and I have been wearing it in previous videos. So that helps. So this gold is my favorite. The only problem with it is that it's really, really powdery. So when you get it onto your brush, it like makes a big powdery mess, and then you have to beat some of it off the brush into the sink before you put it on, or you're going to end up with a ton of powder in your eyes. So it's not creamy, it's very powdery, but it works amazing. It stays all day, and then the colors are bright and vibrant. And some of them are matte and some of them are shiny. Like this one has the sparkles, but this one doesn't. So there's like different kinds of it. It sucks though because the black is right in the middle. So sometimes it gets into the other colors and it just creates this big mess. But it's not too bad. Actually, it did come fast in the mail, so I didn't have to wait a really long time for it. And it was a fairly inexpensive price, but it was a little overpriced for the quality that it came in. The eyeshadows I'm very pleased with, but when I got it, I almost sent it back because so I got it and I took it out of the box and I looked down at my hands and there was like black powder all over my hands and I couldn't figure out where it was coming from because the container's black, so you wouldn't be able to tell if there was black powder on it. And it turns out that there was black powder all over the bubble wrap, all over the box this was in, and all over the palette, and all over on the inside of the palette. Like, I had to go through and brush the black powder off of every single color palette, every single color. And it really sucked because I almost sent it back because every time I would use it, it would be like a really dark blackish tint to all my colors, even my creams. And I was like, I don't want this. I want cream, not cream with black in it. So I almost sent it back, but then I was like, okay, I'll just keep trying it, see what happens, because returning stuff with Amazon is a huge hassle because it's not all coming out of it's not all coming out of Amazon. It's coming out of different companies branched into Amazon. So it's just like this really huge hassle to return stuff. So I was like, I'll just give it more time and then I'll try to use it more. So I did use it more and I actually turned out to actually really love it because after the black was gone and I finally got down to the base colors, they worked really well, even though they're powdery. You just hit the powder off, like it's an easy fix. And then you put it on and it would stay on all day and then the colors would look beautiful and amazing on your eyes and then they would stay there and then it was just good. So, but with the whole black powder mayhem, I wouldn't use the little brushes that it comes with because the black was all over these brushes. If you don't have the black powder on yours if you do buy it, then go ahead and use these. Go for it. But I would keep the plastic that it comes with on top of it because when you put this down, you don't want the brushes to have contact with weird colors on the bottom and then get like this huge colory mess. But it's good, and then it like comes with a mirror. You can see me recording my video. Yeah, so it's pretty good. The only bad thing I have to say about it is that it came covered in black powder and made this huge mess, and it took me forever to get it all off. But the colors are amazing. The palette is awesome, and I love it. Very vibrant and beautiful colors. So that is my review on like a ton of different products. It's like a meshed up review of stuff. And you have no idea how many times I had to record this because of interruptions and then my computer just shut off. Because it freaked out because this is my third video today, so I will have 3 videos wearing the same thing. But thank you for being patient with me and watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.